Guys, how are you doing? After updating to iOS 18.2, some users notice sudden battery health reduce and wondering whether the iOS 18.2 update is the main reason for such battery health reduce. When it comes to the iOS 18.2, I was using the beta version from the 18.2 developer beta 1, 2, 3 and recently the stable release came out and I have updated it on my iPhone 15 Pro Max, and recently I have installed the iOS 18.3 developer beta 1 on my device. You can see here settings, general, software update section. Here the 18.3 developer beta is currently running on my iPhone 15 Pro Max. So far I haven't experienced any issues that commonly said that the beta could drastically reduce the battery health. Updating to iOS 18.2 battery health reduce is also a problem. So from my personal experience, the same happens with iPhone 12. Here I'm running iOS 18.2, I think, the stable version. Yes, it is the stable version and the 18.3 beta is now available, but I'm not going to update on my iPhone 12 right now. And you can see my battery health is 92%. It is not changed. If you have seen my previous videos about iPhone 12, it is still stuck on the 92%. So when it comes to the battery health, it is a never-ending question that many people ask, especially the new iPhone users worry about, and I just want to suggest few things to keep in mind to help you understand how the iPhone battery health reduce happens and what you can do to maintain iPhone battery health without worrying about the iOS software update. The very first thing is the way we calculate the battery health is not with the cycle count. That is very important because the cycle count is there just for your understanding. iPhone 15 and above models gives up to 1000 cycle count as per the Apple changes, and iPhone 14 and earlier models comes up to 500 cycle count to reach the Apple set limit of 80% battery health, where we need to change the battery, and we will also see the notice information about the same, that it's time for battery service and you can visit the Apple service center and get it changed. When it comes to the battery health calculation, what you need to do is the manufacture date shows when the iPhone manufactured, and the first use date confirms the month and year you started to use. So calculated from the month of the first use, overall it takes 2.5 years to reach from 100% to 80%. That is where you change the battery, right? So when you calculate it from first use, on an average it will be 1% reduce a month, and some months it won't reduce, and overall it takes 2.5 years to 3 years maximum to reach that 80%. So don't worry about battery health. Follow the charging practice I normally suggest in a previous video. I'll leave a link to that in the description and in the first comment. You can refer that and follow the charging practice. If you're new to iPhone and you don't have to worry about battery health, it will be managed automatically. And 1% average reduce on a month, sometimes it may not refresh, so you will see the battery health stuck on certain percentage. During the software update, either it is a major or minor software update 18.2 or 18.2.1, the battery health refresh happens as it is a software level measurement of the physical battery component that is present inside your iPhone. The chemical changes, everything is measured at software level, and sometimes there is a possibility of error happening with the battery health calculation. So 1 or 2% difference could be there. You get the approximate battery health percentage, and that is why people notice that for the past 2 to 3 months they haven't seen any reduce, and all of a sudden 2 to 3% reduced after the iOS software update. So iOS 18.2 battery health reduce is not a reason that the iOS 18.2 actually caused. It is because of the refresh that happened based on the previous months of usage. So don't worry about it. As I said, 1% on an average a month is absolutely normal, and some months it won't reduce. You simply have to follow the charging practice, and according to your screen on time and overall usage, the battery health will gradually reduce to reach that 2.5 to 3 years maximum time based on your iPhone model. Normally with iPhone 15, 16 models, the battery capacity is smaller, so we get the screen time like 1 day usage, and with the Plus or Max models, we normally get 1.5 usage for the full charge we do. And I haven't observed any issues with charging 80% or above 80%. As I said in a charging optimization video, I'll also leave a link to that in the description in the first comment. Like if you have any doubt about whether to charge it up to 80% or above 80%, and which charging level should be set if you're using iPhone 15 and above models, which charging level you need to set, that confusion can be sorted out when you watch that video. So keeping the optimized battery charging feature itself enough, it'll read based on your previous day's usage and it'll automatically manages the charging level whenever you try to charge your iPhone. After these two things, if you're still concerned about the fast battery health reduce on your iPhone, then you can visit the Apple Service Center once. If the phone is within warranty, if there is any defect in the battery, you normally see 80% reach within 1 year period, like 10 months or 11 months period. Even though your usage is normal, the battery will drop faster, and that shows the defect in the battery, and you can visit the Apple Service Center. They'll get it diagnosed, done, and if there is any such issues found, they will get it replaced. If you have Apple Care Plus active on your iPhone, then you can visit the service center within 2 years time, so they can check within the entire 2 years. If the battery health reached 80%, you can get a free battery replacement. Otherwise, within 1 year period time, within the manufacturer warranty time, you can get it checked anytime you want, so that the free of cost service can be done at Apple Service Center. After that, 1 year manufacturer warranty is over, you need to pay for the service or diagnostics to be done. And one more suggestion I have is measure the iPhone battery health like 5 to 6 months once. That will help you to give a better understanding how the reduce happens, whether it is super fast or it is reducing gradually, as I said earlier in this video. So overall, the iOS 18.2 so far performing good, and this is the reason why you are noticing sudden battery health reduce after iOS 18.2 software update. I hope this clarifies, and for more useful iPhone, iPad and Mac related tips and tricks, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you and have a wonderful day.